Hi, it's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we did the Dungeon Scarlet Monastery Cathedral. We had a pretty good group. It was a smooth run. And we got some loot. We actually got a helmet now that we can wear. We already had that, I believe. So we're going to put that on. And we also got a mace. And the thing is, we do not have the proficiency to wear this mace. But we are going to go out today and try to learn Mace specialization. And to do that, we are going to have to go to Thunderbluff. So that's going to be the plan for today. We're going to go to the Thunderbluff and we're going to learn two-handed maces. We won't be able to put this weapon on after, but we will at least have that specialization ready to go. And I think after we do that, we'll probably head back to Undercity. And my plans are to eventually level in the Arathi Highlands. And we will go to Hammerfall and level there for a little bit. Because I need to get 39 to wear the mace. We're pretty damn close. We're like just over half a level. Which is not too bad. Yeah, we're going to be heading to Ogramar quick. Hopefully we can make it to this Zeppelin. Could be tough. I don't know. It's gonna be tough, but we're still on our mount. Oh my gosh. Will we make it? Oh gosh, so hard. It's gonna be close. I hope we make it, man. Please don't start moving. Nice. Got lucky today. It's always nerve-wracking when you see the Zeppelin just sitting there like that. And you're just hoping that you catch it. The Alliance get the same feels, though, with the boats. That's why I think the tram's the best. Because after one, I guess you can call it like subway cart comes or leaves, another one's coming back, so you don't have to really wait that long. If you miss like a Zeppelin or a boat, like you're waiting a solid 5 minutes just for it to come back. Alright, here we are in Ogramar. I'm going to need to actually find out who actually trains maces. I just know that they train maces in Thunderbluff. I think as a Tauren, you always start out with mace specialization as well. And I wonder if we've ever been to... have we ever been there? To Mulgore? Have we been? We must have been at Thunderbluff at least once. Alright, so here we are going into Ogramar. City's always pretty packed. But it ain't what it used to be. I remember when, like, there were, like, people trying to get these Oni buffs. There's always, like, tons of people here, but still a lot of people here, like... Server's still pretty damn packed. It's a lot of people in Shadrath, though. I think Shadrath is the most packed city by far. I think Dalaran will most likely be like that when Wrath of the Lich King comes out. Alright, so it's time for us to take a flight to Thunderbluff. Looks like we were swimming there for a bit. We were swimming in the air. Through the Barrens we go, and off to Mulgore. Interested to see if we still do that little twirly swing when we get a Seal of Command proc, and with the mace. It'll be interesting seeing that with the mace, if he actually does that little twirl. I don't think we're going to have that twirl anymore. I think the mace won't allow that. We'll have to see. There's somebody there leveling with an axe, so I guess... Is he a Blood Elf? Oh, no, he's gone. Yeah, it looked like Blood Elves can use axes as well. It looks like he's a paladin. Maybe he's a Blood Elf warrior, who knows. One thing that's kind of a shame is that we never got to level in the Barrens. Because I chose to check out the full Blood Elf starting zone experience. I'm happy I did that. Ghostlands was kind of cool at the end. The next time we play a Horde character, I will make sure that we go to the Barrens. I haven't been to the Barrens in a long time. I think it was like 2019 the last time I was in the Barrens. Leveled there on Flag Carrier and on Travasine, which is my warrior. It's probably one of the best leveling zones in the game. You can level here from like all the way to like 23 pretty much. Also, Wailing Caverns is a great dungeon. That was like the only reason why we came here, was to do Wailing Caverns on the Paladin. I don't even know where we are in the Barrens, to be honest. I think this is going to bring us into Mulgore. We're going to like fly over this mountain. Am I right? Yeah. What's that? A little cave? I don't think I've ever been there. I wonder what's in that cave. That was kind of interesting. And there it is, Thunderbluff. It's a pretty tough city to get into if you're an Alliance player. Unless you have like a mount or flying mount to fly in. Yeah, we got here pretty quick. It's a good thing about flying from one major city to another. You don't really take any like stops anywhere. We didn't have to go to X roads at all. Alright, so here we are in Thunderbluff. Now I need to find out where the trainer is, the weapon trainer. Took a little bit of damage there. Also, if you don't know this, I don't know if you guys have bank alts, but I have a bank alt here, and it's for my main character. And the best bank alt to have is a Tauren bank alt, level 1 Tauren bank alt in Thunderbluff. If you're like using the auction house lot, because the travel time from the mailbox to the auction here is actually the shortest amount of time. It's not by much, but the thing is, if you're doing auctions a lot, you're probably going back and forth a lot, so if you could minimize that time by a little bit, it kind of helps. So if you're thinking about making a bank alt on Horde, I would recommend playing or making a Tauren. And I think for Alliance, I believe Dwarf or Gnome is probably the best. You just go to Ironforge. Alright, so let's check out weapon training here. We can learn two-handed maces. We got pretty lucky that we stumbled across this guy. So there we go. We have learned two-handed maces. That was good.
Greetings.
Take a little photo of this guy. Looks pretty badass. Alright, so there we go. Did that. That was pretty quick, actually. Okay, so we learned it. We're good to go. Can now equip this at level 39, I believe. Just checking my skills. 2-handed maces, 1 out of 90. And we are back in Undercity. And I think we are going to go on another flight. We're going to take a flight down to Hammerfall, because that is where we are going to be questing next. We're going to have a little chat here with Michael Garrett.
What would you ask?
And he will take me to Hammerfall. So it's good that we had our hearth here in Undercity. We learned maces, and yeah, we're ready to go. I don't think there was anything else we needed to do in Thunderbluff other than that. But yeah, it's just a good place to have a bank cult. That's all I know. I have 2 actually. Just because I don't know, you just get more space. And one of the bank alts, he like stores, he just holds on to like valuable stuff just in case like I need it later on. And then the other one is just for putting stuff up on the auction house and selling it quick. And I use this add-on called Trade Skill Master to do that. It's a pretty good add-on. There's a button, and you don't really have to set up much to do this, or really at all. You just do a post scan, go to auctions, and you do a post scan, and then whatever's in your bags, and everything in my bank alt's bags, his name's Travapoly, and in these bags, it's just all stuff I want to sell. So I just go to the auction house, I go to the TSM add-on, comes up, I go to auctions, and then I click on post scan, and it scans all of the items in my bag on the auction house and puts them up at a competitive price. I think 1 copper cheaper than the lowest bid or the lowest auction. And then you just it scans all of it, and you just spam click until all your stuff's put up, and it puts up only 5 at a time, and I think it's 1 stacks of 1, and you can only do a max of 5. You can change that with the add-on, but I'm a little too lazy to change it. Like, you could have it be set to selling stacks of 20 instead of stacks of 1. And yeah, it's not bad. Pretty good add-on if you just want to dump a bunch of stuff on the auction house and then cross your fingers and hope you make some gold. Because there's so much junk you can sell, but like, it's a very tedious process without that add-on. Like, putting up auctions. Like, I noticed you probably ever watch me put up auctions on these Let's Plays. Like, it's kind of a pain, to be honest. The amount of time it takes me to put up like 2 to 3 auctions with Trade Skill Master, I could put up like 50 auctions. So it really helps out with time. So last thing you want to do is be messing around in the auction house too much. Kind of just want to get back to playing the game. But yeah, we're off to the Arathi Highlands, guys. And we'll do a little bit of questing in Hammerfall. We also do not have the connecting flight point to the southern parts of Eastern Kingdoms. So we could head down to the Badlands and go to Kargath and get that flight point eventually. And this is actually, let's check out our first aid. Hammerfall is actually the city, or the town, or fort, whatever you want to call it. It is the place where you can get your first aid ranked up to 300. There's actually a doctor here. I forgot his name. I'll go show you guys who he is. There's a quest you got to do called Triage. Actually, I don't think he's a doctor. Like, I've been playing Alliance too much. Alliance actually call max first aid profession. If you have max first aid, you get called the doctor. But a Horde, I don't think you get that title. The Horde have it pretty rough too. Like the triage quest for Alliance, like the sick are like sitting in beds, and then you'll see here like what happened with all the Horde. The Horde just have everybody lying on the floor. It's pretty bad. And they got like some undead apothecary. Like, I don't know, trying to heal them all. Yeah, I'll go show you guys who this guy is. There he is right here. He's a doctor. Dr. Gregory Victor. So I guess the Horde do have doctors. But yeah, they lie down on these blankets. Or carpets, whatever you want to call it.
That better be good.
Greetings, Shroud. I'm Dr. Gregory Victor, head trauma surgeon of Horde Trauma. It's good. So it looks like we're not getting a quest from him, so I think we probably have to get our first aid a bit higher, or maybe we're just too low of a level. But it is good that we have our maces ready to go. It's going to take a while to train that up, but I think we will go for it. It's going to be one hell of an upgrade when we do. It does 38.9 damage. Our current weapon does 21.7, so it's almost like double the damage we're going to be doing per second. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be calling the episode here. Next episode, we will start questing in the Arathi Highlands. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.